Hello everybody, it is Puzzler here, and this is going to be my second time recording this because the last thing I tried doing apparently didn't record it, so here we go. So in the background here I have some Halo going on for you, and you might ask why. Well, recently I got an upgrade for my computer, featuring a Corsair H110i, which is a high-performance water cooler. So, that being said, my processor is overclocked. Now, I reinstalled Windows thinking that there's something going on that was hindering performance, and in reality, nothing was really hindering it. And the quick backstory was behind that. I thought I had a 4.5 gigahertz overclock on it, and I brought up CPU-Z to notice that it was at 1.4 gigahertz. So quick search and saw that someone else had the same problem with the same motherboard, and it turns out there's a little switch on my motherboard that puts it at a lower speed. So now I'm pretty much getting really high frames with a lot of games. That's long story short. So, that being said, with high performance means I can record pretty well, right? So, I'm going to be running through Halo SPV3 on Noble, which is the hardest difficulty, here in a little bit. Now, this will be interesting because, as you know, Noble is basically the hardest difficulty pretty much brought into Halo. So, yeah, that being said, we're going to go straight from normal to Noble, and there we go. But, yeah, there's also a bunch of these little index things, if you remember, and those change based on difficulty, so that's going to be a pain in the butt because I want to know every little detail. So, yeah. On to the next topic I want to talk about, and that is recording. So, I'm still going to be using OBS, and that has been treating me well, right? But now, the aftermath of it, you know, I usually used Windows Movie Maker. So now I'm going to be trying out Expression Encoder, which honestly seems to be a lot more fluent in a lot of things. So I can do things like add an overlay. I can do things like crop pretty precisely, which is basically the same thing as Movie Maker did. I can change a lot of things. I'm pretty sure I can add in like pictures on the screen. I'm probably do face cams a lot easier, so this makes it easy to do and quicker to get done. So yeah, that being said, there's another step into what I'm doing, and that is to convert all of my recordings into AVI. Now, OBS doesn't record in AVI, it records in pretty much everything but AVI. So, yeah, that's not so fun. So, and right now apparently it's recording in .mov, which apparently is a pretty compact file. So, that has to go into a converter, which leaves a watermark at the beginning and at the end. About 3 seconds. You just idiots. You could crop it out. Not crop it, but cut it out. Then you can do and then that will be into an AVI to go into Expression Encoder. Now if I really wanted to, I can use GoPro Studio or whatever that is, right? Have fun in there. So, yeah. Now, this is just the audio bit of it, and I have to go edit for wants it, all the effects and stuff that I want to do real quickly. I'm trying to get this down almost to the point of what needs to happen because it's 2:30 in the morning and I have to go help my grandma move at 7:30. So I'm going to try and get this all done as fast as I possibly can, but as cleanly as possible. But yeah. Also, going back onto the playing games at higher frames. The entire time I was playing Halo, I barely saw it dip. But when it did dip, it was heavy, but it was for a good reason. So I'm going to try and overlay it now. But there's one spot when I was playing, and you guys might remember this from when I did a playthrough. The area when you're in that like airlock type of thing, like the extension they added, I was walking and I looked in towards where like basically the rest of the level loaded in. That dropped it from basically like 200s or something down into like 37, I think was the number. That was the only time it dropped that much. Everything else, it was 60 plus the entire game. It was phenomenal. Unturned, me and my sister played earlier. Everything was at medium high settings at 768p, as a lot of people refer to it. We're both playing out on my computer at once. Both of us were seeing about 60, 70 plus. So we're doing okay. I'm playing Overwatch if you guys want to see that. Guardians of Orion, that's an interesting game that I have only touched the tutorial, which I'm going to have to go do again because it's like weirdly put in. So I will run through that. Then we will do a recording session of it if you guys want to see it. So that is that. So this is done with me talking. I think I'm going to include a little clip of Unturned because why not? Only problem is this was before I got Voice Meter to help make my microphone sound better and not as like airy. So yeah, that's that. Now, yeah, so I'll leave you guys to a clip with that. Hope you enjoyed this little news segment and me rambling. So here you guys go. As you see, everything's running at ultra butt grass, and this is where that question comes in. Why is this appearing? I mean, I can run it. I'm only doing medium. And all the quote-unquote wind that's gone too. So yeah. So this is what's mind-boggling. Is for me, I get to see this. Get to see all the shading. I get to see, you know, just the whole everything. That makes this even better. Oops. Just doing this. Takes a minute. Just kind of get a shot of that. You know, it's really cool. So sometime this week I might live stream me doing Legendary. That's gonna be fun. Thinking maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll see what I have planned. So that's that. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.